Well, folks, welcome back to the Cooking with T show. We've got something this afternoon that's out of this world good. It's very simple, quite cost effective actually when you think about as much as this stuff makes. But what we're cooking today is going to be some hamburger vegetable soup. It's real good with some hot water cornbread. One of these days I'll show y'all how to make that. Before I open that up with my pocket knife, let me use this other knife. Pull board's got pull board ways. Alright. I throwed a good edge on that one yesterday, so we know we're good and sharp. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a big pot of this. We're gonna use our large crock pot for this. And all this stuff is pretty much just straight out of a can. This is the easiest way I found when I was trucking. This is the easiest way I found to do it. I mean, you can cut your potatoes and your carrots and stuff, but this seemed to be the easiest way and the most cost effective way as well. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and put our beef in there like that. This is a really good meal, especially in the cold winter time. And I tell you what, this just hits the spot. Like I say, you got you some cornbread with it, which I'll have to show you guys how to make that hot water cornbread. I'm from the South, and we have a tendency to eat very well down here.
That's right, that's right.
Well, anyway, we'll get that kind of minced up. As you can see, there's gonna be a lot of meat up in this. What we want a bunch. Now y'all can cut this in half. Use a pound instead of 2 pounds, but a lot of times, you know, you're on the phone with your buddies and they're like, hey man, stopping up here at Rockwood or wherever for the evening. What time are you gonna be here? Oh man, that's great. You know, before you know it, y'all are gonna meet up. Got 2 or 3 guys there. You can get this going on before you get there, and maybe one of them knows how to make hot water cornbread and they're doing that. Man, you guys are gonna eat well tonight. Now in that, of course, got to have a little bit of black pepper. And I like to season my meat and stuff, even though we're gonna have flavoring as well in the soup and the broth of it. But I think a little basil leaf on there as well. I kind of like the protein part of it to stick out a little bit more better. A little bit of salt on there. A little bit of this concentrated bone broth. So just a little bit of that in that meat, even though we're going to put some in the soup part of it as well. A little bit of that meat just gives it a heartier flavor. Vegetables and stuff in there, and I just use just regular cans of mixed vegetables. And like I say, I'm making enough for an army today, so we're going to put 2 cans of the mixed vegetables. All right, we're going to stir that around a little bit. Add in some flavor. This is just crushed tomatoes with basil. We're going to start with about 14 ounces, half of a 28 ounce can. And we're going to stir that all up. Get kind of a base going on here. There we go. Now with that, we're also going to add our flavors. I know we need a little bit of salt because the crushed tomatoes hadn't much salt in it, and nor do the vegetables. But we want to add a little, but not a lot, because we can always add, can't never take away. We're going to put about like that in there for now. That's seasoned with salt already, so we know we're good there. Pour ourselves a little bit of garlic. And a little bit more, because that's quite a... Of course, we got to put a little dash red pepper in there. Just a little bit like that. Season it as your own, folks. Everybody likes different seasonings. This right here, this is not celery salt, this is celery seed. And this is just a whole lot more convenient than having stalks of celery to cut. That celery seed adds a great flavor to it, and of course a little bit more basil. Stir that all up. Now we're going to take a little bit of bone broth. This right here adds the flavor, and I'm going to say that's about 3 teaspoons, give or take. Mix that together. There you go. Oh man, yeah. That's looking right there. Right color. Get some of this to suit. The right color in there. Not brown, not red. Got all the seasonings in there that we don't want. The red pepper. Now we do want to test it once again for salt content. A little bit of that salt. Folks, if we touch that, we're going to mess it up. That's good. That is good. Good. There you go. Oh, that's good. All right. I'm going to grab this slotted ladle right here, and I'm going to put this beef directly in that skillet, or in that crock pot, and we drain the fat off of it. All right, yeah, go ahead and stir that all together. Boy, that's a meaty and vegetably, however you would say that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to add a little bit of water. Even though it's going to condensate and make some of its water on its own, we're going to add about 2 cups of water and a little bit more of that bone broth to compensate. About like that. We're going to mix it all together. All right, folks, and that's it. We're gonna put the lid on it. We got it set on high. We're gonna give it about an hour. As I was saying earlier, everything's done already. It just let it on high, leave it on high for about an hour, let them flavors commingle, and you'll be amazed how good that is. But anyways, we'll be back in about an hour, and we'll see what our final product turned out to look like and taste like. All right, and we're back. We're to the point where we've been trying to get. And I'm telling you folks, it's been tough because we've been smelling this, man. It's been cooking. Oh my gosh, it's been hard not to try a little bit of it. But anyways, let's lift this lid. Oh yeah. That right there looks great. Awesome. I'm gonna have to, let me put some of this sauce in here. Gotta put the vegetables and the meat in here. Right there it is, folks. Right there. That right there is what we are looking for. Man, you can smell that basil in there. Oh, I'm gonna have to get down, so I'm gonna have to get off this camera. That's just all there is to it. I gotta get down like a town clown on this right here, because this right here is gonna be amazing. Yeah, that turned out awesome. Anyways, folks, you guys have a great day. And once again, thank you for everything that you do. And remember, you're worth a lot, an awful lot. Without you, nobody has anything. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time with Cooking with T. Thanks.